We have already talked about one type of markup, and that was leaving a tip at a restaurant. But then there's a true markup. In order to make money, you have to charge more than you buy something for, right? Does that make sense? Meaning, if a store buys a pair of shoes for $14, so we're talking about the store is buying it, and they have to mark up the price by 70%, how much will you have to pay for them? So in order for the store to make money, they can't just charge you the $14 because they're not going to make anything off of that. That's what they had to give to get those pair of shoes. So they mark it up by 70% and then put that on the tags that you see in the stores. So this one's 70%. Let's figure this one out. Well, you already are paying for 100% of what they paid, which is the $14. You're also going to pay the 70% more they're going to charge you. So 100 plus 70 is 170%. I'm going to use that total to figure out the total price I will be paying. So I'm going to take that percent and divide it by 100 so that I can get the decimal, which would be 1.7 or 1.70. And then I'm going to multiply that by the $14 they're charging me. We get 23.8. But we are talking about money, so that means it's $23.80. So you're going to pay $23.80 for these shoes, but the store only had to pay $14. That way, they make some money off the deal. Let's try a few more. So the cost to make a coat for a certain company costs $12. They're going to mark it up by 130%, and that's what they're going to sell it for. So what does that mean? I'm already going to pay 100% of the $12. That's what I'm going to have to pay at the store. But I'm also going to pay the 130%, that they're going to mark it up. So what's 100 plus 130 is 230%. So I'm already going to pay the $12 plus more. So let's see what that total is. First, we're going to turn that into a decimal. So I'm going to divide by 100. You get 2.30 or 2.3, 2 3/10. And then you multiply it by the $12 it cost them to make the coat. When you do that, you get 27.6. Again, we're talking about money, so that really means $27.60. Remember, the zeros have to go at the end. So now that's how much the coat is going to cost us. The next example is the cost to make a Nike hat. It's only going to cost Nike $3. So I know I'm going to pay 100% of that, but they're going to mark it up 240%. So what's 100% for the hat that they cost them to make plus the 240% markup? That's 340%. So now I'm going to convert that to a decimal by dividing by 100. You get 3.40, 3 4/10, 3.4. And then I'm going to multiply that by the $3 it cost them to make it. When you do that, you get 10.2. But again, we're talking about money, so that means $10.20. So even though it only cost Nike $3 to make the hat, they're going to charge $10.20. That way they make a profit on what it cost them to make. For these last two examples, you might want to hit pause, try them on your own, and then continue and hit play to see if you're correct. For the first example, we have a cost to make sunglasses. It's going to cost $4.25. Again, I have to pay 100% of that. I can't pay less. And then the company's going to mark it up 390%. Crazy, right? What's the total percent? Add those two up, you get 490%. Now we can solve. First, I'm going to convert to a decimal by dividing by 100. 4.9, 4 and 9 tenths, 4.90, all the same thing. I'm going to multiply that by the total cost to make the sunglasses, the $4.25. When you do that, you get 20.825. But we are talking about money, so that means $20 and 80, the 5 makes the 2 go up, so it's 83 cents. $20.83 for something that only cost them $4.25 to make. For the last example, we have the cost to make a pen being 4 cents, and the markup's going to be 90%. Again, I have to pay 100% of the 4 cents it cost them to make it, but I'm also going to pay the 90% for a total of 190%. Convert to a decimal. That gives you 1.90, 1 9 tenths, and then multiply that by the cost to make the item, the 4 cents in this case. That gives you 0.076. But we want this in money. So what does that mean? That means that it's really going to cost us $0.0, and the 6 makes the 7 go up, 8 cents for the pen. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. Otherwise, go on to the next step. Good luck.